Hello, we're live here at Old Town Quilt Shop in Orchid, California, and I'm Michelle, and I'm going to spend a little time showing you ways to get a hold of us, and then we'll look at the new fabric that we got in this week. So of course, we're always open 24 hours a day on our website, so you can order anytime you want from our website, and you can also contact us via email. And when we're here, unless you want to leave a message, you can get us by phone. And then our physical address, and we're here on the central coast of California where the weather has been absolutely fabulous.
No rain here.
So yeah, no rain. We would like some rain, but
not right now.
But here we are. So anyway, 165 West Clark Avenue in Old Town Orchid. And our hours are on Monday from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. and then Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So you can come visit us and visit the lovely Central Coast. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with our fabric.
Okay.
All right, so first up, we'll have a white on white. Boring, I know, but white on whites are essential. So this is from Sevenberry. It's a Robert Kaufman, so you can kind of see, if we put it here, that these are flowers. So it's a very subtle white on white, very pretty, feminine looking. So these essential white on whites, we always have quite a few of them, so I know it's harder to see these on camera. Sometimes it's even hard to see them in person, but there it is. So it's part of their Pale Prints, $10.99 a yard from Robert Kaufman. And then from Henry Glass, we have from their Construction Zone collection, we have the diamond plate. And so this is gray, and it looks like those metal grates that they put on when they haven't finished fixing a big hole in the road.
It's actually a ramp.
Or like the ramp in our, like the ramps for the handicapped, or, anyway, I was looking at this earlier thinking, this would actually be kind of a cool binding. So anyway, this goes with some of the other, construction type things that we have, and it's called Construction Zone. It's from Henry Glass. Okay, and the next two are really just blenders, but this one, Rapture from QT Fabrics, and it's got, kind of that tealy turquoisey color, and it's got the light and the dark, so it makes it easier to match things because there's, you've got variations of that color going on. So, again, this would be, kind of a blender, and that's where it is, I believe, on our shelves. So this is called, from the collection called Rapture from QT Fabrics. And then, is it easier if I move it? Okay, then from QT as well, from their color blends, we have this brown, and again, we've got variations of color. So you've got the lighter, brown, and it's kind of a reddish brown.
It's lighter than what it shows.
Okay, so on camera it's showing a little darker, but in person it's a bit lighter. And actually either one of these will go with the next two that we're going to show you. And the first one we'll do is Songs of Faith from QT Fabrics. And this is just musical notes on a white background, but with kind of a cream, not a pure white. But the musical notes are a variety of colors, and you can see that really either one of these would work with that, as well as numerous other fabrics that we have here. But so Songs of Faith, just musical notes. And then because we get a lot of requests for forest animals for kids quilts, we got this one. It's from QT Fabrics. It's called Sew and Go. But, again, those two blenders that we got would work with this. So this just has all the different forest animals on kind of a bluish background. It's more, getting into the teal or turquoise, not a true blue. But, you've got the bears and the rabbits and the foxes and the owls and little birdies and just all the different forest animals, which apparently are very popular with a lot of the new moms. So this is for them. And look at just these alone would be a really nice 3-yard quilt. Just cute. Anyway, the little forest animals are cute. And those are, I know it's weird, but the collection is called Sew and Go, and it's from QT Fabrics. Okay, then from Henry Glass, we have After 5. So this is a wine collection here, and we have a border print. So the border print has the glasses and the bottles on it. And of course the background is the vineyards, and then you've got the corks here. So very, very cute. So for people who do those table runners that use a border print, this would work well. And if you do that, and of course you can always just like fussy cut part of this and use it as a block. I mean, you know, you use it however you want. And then to go along with it, we got this dark green words. So the words are in a darker green, so it's a green on green. And of course the words all have to do with wine and cheese and, you know, charcuterie, whatever you want to call it. So all the things that go along with wine drinking. And then as well we have the grapes. So the red and the well, they're green, but the red and the white blends, and corks and labels, which are just generic. They aren't any particular label, but anyways, this is you know, we have actually a pretty good wine. I was going to say we have a pretty good wine selection, but we have a pretty good wine fabric selection. So apparently we like wine. So anyway, but these do make fabulous table runners, placemats, napkins, you know, all sorts of things. So there you have it, After 5 by Henry Glass. And then we just have, these are very popular basics, this folio collection from Henry Glass. And we have these in a lot of different colors. So right now we just got in red, white, and blue. So how appropriate, huh? So you know, again, one of the reasons that they're popular is that this kind of blends with everything, and you've got the multiple colors going on. So it's not just one shade of red, it's several shades, and same with the blue. And of course the white on white, just, you know, we just like to have a lot of selections of white on white because people use them a lot. They're very handy. Okay, and then with the red, white, and blue, we have from the collection Gnome of the Brave. Now, we didn't get any of the gnomes because we've sort of made this a no-gnome zone. But from that collection, we did find some things that we liked. So we have the flag in hearts, and it's just something a little different. So it's very patriotic looking, but with the hearts, you know, so you love your flag, love your country, love your veteran, whatever, however you want to show it. It's got the heart flag on here and the stars on a dark blue background. And then we got this plaid, which is diagonal. So it's really nice, and it will go with really any of the red, white, and blue fabrics. So it works well with any of them. So any of the patriotic fabrics, this would work well with. And it could be sashing, could be binding, could be a block, doesn't matter. Very, very pretty, but very useful. You know, we do find these plaids to be very useful. And this was just a nice one. So, Gnome of the Brave with no gnomes.
They like the no-gnome zone.
Okay, so then we have from P&B Textiles, Winter Park. So this is not screaming Christmas, it is, you know, more winter. So you've got your snowmen, and again we have a border fabric. So again, you can do the the ever popular table runner that is done with the border fabrics, or you could just fussy cut this out as a block, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. You do you. But very cute snowmen. I love their little hats and all their little outfits, and you got the Christmas tree. Anyway, this is because it's winter, it's more of a blue collection. So along with that, we have the tossed snowmen. So those same cute snowmen just tossed around on a light blue background. And you got, a lot of the wintry words, flannel pants, hot cocoa. We got fuzzy napping, socks. Fuzzy socks, just fun. And then the same thing in words on a dark blue background, be merry, let it snow, snow day. So it's, again, just wintry. And these, again, by themselves would make a cute 3-yard quilt, because you can, fussy cut these into, some of them take 8-inch blocks, 10-inch blocks, 9-inch blocks, whatever. And you can fussy cut that and make that your main. It would be really cute. So lots of fun ideas for these, and that's Winter Park from P&B Textiles. And now last week in your newsletter, Hollyberry Tree Farm was on there, the 5-inch squares. However, we didn't show it because we did a live from the farmer's market. So here, mainly because this was actually the only thing we got in. So the Hollyberry Tree Farm 5-inch squares goes with the Hollyberry bolts that we got in earlier. So you have seen these before. It's the trucks on the black background with the white snowflakes, and then the kind of buffalo plaid here with the red and the black. And then you got, this is not white, it's more of a cream on cream, and then the pine cones on green. So that all goes with this charm pack that came in this last week. Okay, so those all go together, and it's called Hollyberry Tree Farm. Now, upcoming is Project Jelly Roll. Moda promotes this every year. Jelly rolls, are 2.5-inch strips. Moda has the copyright or whatever on the name Jelly Roll. We sort of always call the 2.5-inch strips Jelly Rolls. It's one of those things, kind of like Kleenex and Xerox and all those others. Anyway, Project Jelly Roll is on a Saturday. It's September 17th. So what we will have here is an open sew day. You can come and sew, and the sew days are $10 per person.
12.
Oh, I'm sorry, what, 12? 12. Oh. Apparently I don't know what's going on. Been off for a few days, so I don't know. Anyway, so you can come on September 17th. We're not going to force you to sew with a jelly roll or 2.5-inch strips, but it's a good opportunity to do that. And to go along with that, we do have books. So we always have patterns that use 2.5-inch strips. But we have this book, Jelly Roll Jam, and this particular one, actually, Stacy did this quilt with a jelly roll that she had. So we can walk over
carefully.
And just don't get sick wandering around here. But you can walk over and see. So it's from the Jelly Roll Jam book, and it's called Country Market Braid, and it uses a jelly roll and then some yardage for the background and the sashing and the binding there. But anyway, a simple quilt. Actually, all of these in the Jelly Roll Jam book are simple quilts made with 2.5-inch strips. It's put out it's written by the people who designed the Me and My Sister fabrics. So that's a line of children's fabrics that we always have quite a few of them. And every time they come out with a new one, the colors still go with the previous one, so it works out really well. Anyway, we have lots of 2.5-inch strips, especially batik ones. So it would make a really pretty, stunning quilt. So if you are up to sewing on September 17th, you can come here and sew for $12, and we're not going to force you to do a jelly roll, but you may do one if you so choose.
We also have free patterns provided by Moda.
Okay, yes, and there will be free patterns from Moda that use 2.5-inch strips, so we will be able to provide those to you should you come that day. Okay, so that's about all we have, I believe, for this week. So, all right, so lots of new fabric, fun things, and don't forget to check our website for the classes, because we do have some classes, the Bargello class, and then if you have anybody who would like to start quilting, you know, the beginning quilting classes are starting in October. Yes, so, and those are on Tuesdays. So, and Dolores will be teaching that, and she's a wonderful instructor for the beginning quilters, so they will have a fabulous experience. So anyway, I don't think I'm forgetting anything, I hope.
Sew day next Wednesday.
And next Wednesday there's a sew day, and of course it's not jelly roll day, so you can sew on whatever you want. Just bring your projects. Sometimes people just want to use the design wall, or they want to pin their quilt. There's, depending on how many people there are, there's usually plenty of space to do that. So anyway, open sew day next Wednesday. All right, so I think that's it for this week. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Bye.